Alright, everybody, so I just got done watching part one of Batman The Long Halloween, and, man, I, 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 I think Warner Brothers accomplished, what they set out to do by undertaking this movie. So, so, so basically, guys, part one starts out with, um, J- J- Johnny Vitti, a a uh, a a member of the Carmine Falcone crime family, be, being murdered in 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 his bathtub a short time before he was said to become uh, a rat and basically turn on Carmine Falcone and give Harvey Dent and Captain James Gordon all the information he had on the crime family's whereabouts, and and but before that happens, the movie opens with with uh, Bruce Wayne actually visiting uh, Carmine Falcone, and Carmine saying, "Hey, look, Bruce. I called you here because I still believe in Gotham City, uh, even though it's 10 times as bad as it was." Pro, pro, um, um, since, since, since my family and Dr. Thomas Wayne, your father, tried to rescue Gotham, and then Bruce is like, I come to see you, Mr. Falcone, only out of respect for everything my father stood for. And yes, you're right. Gotham City has become a shell of her former beauty, but I also still believe in Gotham City. And then, like I just said, J- Johnny Vitti gets killed at home in his bathtub, and and that on Halloween, and and that basically sends the Fa- Fa- Falcone family basically into attack mode. But first, Commissioner Gordon and Harvey Dent, but first both have to come to the fact that is, dedicated as they are to finding out who took out J- J- Johnny Vitti and stopping um, Carmine Falcone and Salvatore Maroni, the two heads of the most notorious crime families in Gotham. That they're not dedicated to the one thing that Carmine in his front to please Gotham City is family, and uh, and and after responding to Johnny's murder, um, Jim once again misses out on the opportunity to 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 go trick or treating with Barbara and the kids, and and Harvey, desperate to take Carmine down, also um ultimately also becomes a neglects its unstable wife, who 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 unfortunately cannot not have but have a child the normal way due 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 to an underlying condition, and and basically, guys, Harvey's wife basically begs Harvey to stay home and not to leave her. Like, can't we just have a normal date night? Can't we just have a normal husband and wife relationship? And it's it's after Carmine learned about what happened to Johnny that one of the other members of the Falcone family, um, uh, and Tony, basically says this is all that bastard Salvatore Maroni's fault. I say you go let me handle his ass right now, Godfather. And then Carmine basically says, "Hey, you're forgetting your place in this crime family, and that's to never overstep your boundaries." So Carmine actually adds his has Antony but basically killed right then and there as an example to the rest of the family. And then the thing that happens is basically Catwoman and Batman basically have their same old song and dance in their relationship about Batman just wanting to understand why Selena Kyle steals everything, and her main line in this is take it from me, curiosity in Gotham City can get you killed. And so Jim actually convinces Harvey and Batman that it's up to all three of them to work together to finally figure out who killed Johnny and what this holiday killer is up to, because as the name suggests, killings only happen on holidays. In fact, the next person to die is a smaller member of the Falcone crime family, Mickey Chin, because because it was Harvey and Batman's decision to basically burn all of Carmine's money profits from his mafia business, and it's actually Catwoman that leads them both to Carmine's stash, and a first notorious flip of Two Faces coin that makes the decision for them to burn the warehouse down. And so Mickey ends up dying next, and all the while, slowly but surely, Harvey starts to become more and more unstable. In fact, the first sign of him transforming into Two-Face is actually him him sneaking out of the hospital over Thanksgiving, and after Commissioner Gordon gives him the gun, a gun as a form of protection, he actually, or at least it appears to be in, uh, after the Carmine family basically has their Thanksgiving, and after Carmine is forced to discipline Alberto Falcone, hit Carmine's son for 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 basically being weak because he because he went to Oxford University and basically wanted nothing to do with the family business, uh, un, and that's actually not what Carmine thought at all. Um, Carmine actually thought that uh, Alberto was trying to overthrow him in to overthrow his power when really all Alberto wants before he's killed right at the tail end of part one. Also, I'm assumingly by Harvey, it is to have a is to get married and have a kid with 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 his former girlfriend that 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 Carmine basically scared away because she wasn't right for the family. And also, guys, Joker gets involved in the mix by basically trying to confirm it to everybody that hey, this holiday person is stealing my thunder. There's only room for one for one homicidal maniac in this town, and and uh, and Batman, even for a time after paying a visit to Calendar Man, and it's even Calendar Man himself who suggests that hey, could 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 your ally in Mr. Dent also be a suspect, and uh, 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 and basically, guys, the next killing takes place over Christmas, um, and 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 it's one of Salvatore Maroni's boys, which again further escalates the two crime families feud, and and Selena and Bruce finally do end their relationship on New Year's Eve, but before and while doing this, so Selena accidentally leaks to Alberto that Batman is in fact Bruce Wayne, but this is only after at a Christmas benefit party for the Gotham City Hospital after Carmine Falcone basically declares Bruce the son he never had, and further enrages Alberto. Um, and then, guys, like I said, the Christmas murder is some of Salvatore's men, and basically the New Year's Day murder is a full is Alberto Falcone himself, who 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 was who was actually trying to tell Batman, Selena, and Commissioner Gordon that they're missing so many pieces of the puzzle, that they've only just begun to discover what the true identity of Holiday truly is. And a- a- and yeah, guys, overall, at the end of part one, after you get over the shock that that Alberto that Alberto really just was the innocent, misunderstood son that was never good enough for his father. And really, all he wanted was just to be accepted and live a normal life. But the person that shoots him also does look like it could be Harvey Dent. But truly, guys, it really does leave you wondering, and it's not a clear cut answer. The only person I can safely say that is not the all-day killer is, of course, the Joker. Because Joker even tells Batman, "Why would I be the all-day killer if I'm trying to take him out for stealing my thunder?" So again, guys, this Batman: The Long Halloween Part One was very well done, and 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 it and and it really does display a Batman Year Two side of Bruce, to where, hey, you can't just get get these guys off the streets and 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 into Arkham Asylum or into Gotham Penitentiary. You actually have to get inside their mind, and and even Grundy, who who uh, who only shows up briefly in part one, and honestly isn't doing anything bad other than just wanting to be left alone in the sewer, and and taking over sewer king's role. He almost tries to uh, snap make Maggie Chen's neck or somebody's neck just because he didn't leave him alone. So yes, guys, Batman: The Long Halloween Part 1, in my opinion, is very well done. So again, rest in peace, Alberto Falcone. Rest in peace to every single departed member of both crime families, and obviously, rest in peace to the voice actress of Catwoman for both Batman: The Long Halloween Part 1 and 2, Naya. I'm so looking forward to Batman: The Long Halloween Part 2.